I welcome you, darling, to the channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. I pray that you watch it all the way through. I also pray that you have the heart and soul to press the subscribe button, also the notification button below, so you'll be notified every time I drop on your top. Today, in this video, dropping a reaction video later. I hope you're ready for lyric, because lyric is ready for you. Holiday. Intro, please. Southern country folk may not be as intelligent or sophisticated, as glamorous and graceful as the city folk, but there's one thing that we are definitely good at, baby. And that's playing in the kitchen. Both ways, if you know what I mean. So today we got a little something for the girls, baby. We're gonna be cooking a little home cooked meal that's gonna put you to sleep for a whole 8 hours. You heard me? So if you want the recipe, you better follow. Okay. Today on the menu, baby, we got some smothered beef tips with onions, rice, and gravy. We got some nice home buttered rolls that I'm making from scratch. May not be on video,
Lord
but
have
we also got
mercy.
some collard greens
Fix
and
it,
maybe a
G.
corn on the side. So you want the recipe? Follow, man. Okay, shall we get started, baby?
Yeah, follow.
I hope you're ready. Now I'm gonna need for y'all to pay very close attention because I'm only say this one time. All right, this is my lineup for the season. Okay, you use whatever you want, baby, but this is what I put in my smothered beef tip, rice, and gravy. Okay, we got garlic powder, onion powder. You got a little bit of the tawny, of course, the Creole seasoning. We got a little bit of Old Bay. Underneath that, we got some paprika, and everybody knows that paprika and black pepper is really not for flavor. It's more for a colorful type of thing. Just in case we want to add a little kick, we got a little garlic pepper on the side, and of course, we got some porch leaf flakes. Let me go ahead and get the whole trinity. And of course, we got some corn. Cheap Kroger's brand, baby. We ain't spending no millions over here. We got a little bit of glory food season, southern greens. But I was actually thinking, I got greens in the fridge. Why not make my own greens, huh? Tyler. Now, this in the sink is actually the beef tips, okay? Every time I order or I go to the store and get my beef tips, I like to take it home. Any meat that I buy, of course, processed or unprocessed, I like to take it back home and go ahead and wash it myself so I can make sure it's clean. Get all that extra skin off. So we're gonna wash my hands and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and peel that extra fat around there, rinse it off. And when I do my beef tips and they soaking, sometimes I soak them in a little distilled white vinegar or apple cider, whatever choice, whatever choose. That's basically to bacterialize, sterilize your meat. You heard me? Yeah. And of course, if I got to let y'all know, we got some swans. There's that old good times flavor, baby. That's that cut. Yeah. We got some beef broth. You can also use chicken of your flavor if you want. If you want to make your gravy a little thick, a lot of people like to use the Pioneer since 1851 that make 2 cups of brown gravy, baby. They have all flavors, turkey, chicken. I'm pretty sure they got the inner sausages too, baby. I'm not sure. But of course, this is our holy trinity. Don't pay attention to that knife, baby. That's how you know I'm always in the kitchen. I'm doing it right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got some colorful, beautiful color. But that's the bell pepper right there. We got a little, some leaves, girl. That's just some more extra parsley. I ain't gonna lie to you. You see, we got some garlic right there that's already cut up. And the only thing I have to cut up in my holy trinity is my onion. So let me go ahead and peel it back, do my meat. We're gonna get to it, and I'm gonna show it to you step by step. Follow me. As I see, before I get into anything, my mother raised me up to be a very clean and neat person, okay, baby? So all this is clean. Don't worry about the little spots and stains. I was washing dishes. I didn't get a chance to get the weight off. About to wash your hands, and you're gonna go ahead and get into your meat first. The meat is the main dish. I wanna do my meat first. I wanna go ahead and wash it and put it in a little bit of vinegar, like I said. Probably not gonna do it over the camera, but the only thing y'all really need to know is that when you're washing your meat, you can let it soak in a little bowl, right? Right before you wash it off and you add your little seasoning so get ready to put it on. If you want to soak it, I suggest you soak it anywhere from between 20 to 30 minutes with water, mostly water, and add like a couple, maybe 4.5, maybe 5 cups of distilled white vinegar. And like I said, that's gonna sterilize the meat of any bacteria, any bugs, microbugs that we cannot see. That's what you want to do, okay? Now I done wash my hands. Let me go and grab me a towel. I'm gonna go ahead and get my meat prepared and everything. Y'all gonna see the whole eternity By the time the camera come back on, you're gonna see the pot sizzling with a little butter. That's another thing I want us to see. You're gonna add your butter. But if you don't want to add butter, you can always go and get you some olive oil spray, baby. Yeah, you could get the spray, or you could get just get the oil. It don't matter as long as you got all the stuff that's a grease in your pot. Because what you want to do is you want to take all your holy trinity, and that means your onion, bell pepper, garlic, all that greens, onion, parsley, all that good stuff. You want to take that. You want to saute that first. Put that in a bowl. Let it cool off. Put your meat on. Soon as your meat brown, then you add your. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about, girl. All right, y'all. So this is really self-explanatory, and a lot of people think that cooking is like a lot of work when it's really not. As you can see, I have not added my olive oil yet. I just put 3 little pieces of butter in there. I'm waiting for this little pizza melt down. As soon as that melt down, I'm gonna go ahead and start to add my holy trinity. Bam. The bell peppers, the garlic, the parsley, the onion. I'm getting ready to chop up the onion right now. By the time y'all see the video, we're gonna have all the holy trinity just simmering down. After that saute, we're gonna take that out the pot and add the meat with the seasoning. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get back to it. If you didn't understand what I just said, because I know we talk fast sometimes, the pot has butter in it. I'm about to go ahead and add the vegetables. That's what y'all like to get. We're gonna add the vegetables, the onions and the garlic and stuff, and the bell peppers, and we're gonna let that cook down. Pum, and there you go. So as y'all can see, I only put a little bit of garlic because you know garlic cooks quicker than any other vegetable as far as I'm concerned. Put a little bit of garlic up in there. Just a little garlic, minced garlic. We got your bell pepper, you got a little parsley, you got your green onion, you got your regular onion, okay? That's a sweet onion on top of it. So now we put the little butter, we got some butter on there. And like I see, you know when you cook, you're cooking from the soul, baby. You're cooking from the heart. So you don't have to follow anybody else's recipe. At the end of the day, you in your house, and this is what you are going to eat. You don't have to worry about what nobody else is going to say. And if somebody leave a comment about the way I'm cooking my food, that's your business. I bet you I'm gonna sleep tonight. Anyway, now what I'm gonna do? While it's cooking down, when my onion, bell pepper, and everything start to cook down and get nice and soft. Before I do that, you want to add your season. So I'm about to go get a little bit of that Old Bay tone, some garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, all them seasoning I showed you. You want to add just a little bit, however much you want. Like I said, let it cook down. You don't need to add too much oil and all of that. No heartburn, baby. We had enough of that back in the day. Add just a little bit of season. Let it brown. Take it out the pot. Put it on the side in a little bowl to cool off. Then you're gonna add your meat back to the same pot where your vegetables was cooking it. So it's gonna soak up, or the meat gonna soak up all that flavor. And as your meat is cooking down and browning, then you're gonna add your seasoning. Pam! There we go. I know you hear that. Let me put the mic close to the pot. Yeah, baby. Mama on top of something today, huh? What you got to say to Lyric Legend today? Talk to me. Talk to me. What's the conversation gonna be over a nice little meal tonight? But let me stop clowning. Let me get back to that. I don't want to do too much talking, y'all. Also, I had to let y'all know that while this is happening, I do have a tripod, y'all, but I guess I was lazy today. I really didn't want to do all this setting up, so I figured why not just hold the camera and just kind of coach you through it. You already see my face. You know what I look like. You know I'm gorgeous. So while I have this going on, you need to know that my meat is still in the sink. I done rinsed it off. I done peeled the extra fat off, and I have some white distilled vinegar that's sitting on there, soaking on there. Now when I take right before I take them onion out, I'm about to go ahead and rinse this meat off and damp it off and dry it off real good. See what I'm saying? So it'll be nice and dry for the pot. You don't have to worry about getting popped all the time. All right, y'all, here we go. So the Holy Trinity, I put that in a little bowl. This is cute, actually. I can't lie to you. I got that from the I think the Dollar Tree when I first moved out here 2 years ago. Was sitting at the top of the cabinet, so I figured why not use a little cute little bowl for nice occasions. But Holy Trinity is sauteed, it's cooling off on the side. I've already seasoned my meat, but of course, beef tips is kind of hard for them to hold flavor. So I'm gonna add a little bit more butter to the same pot that we were cooking the Holy Trinity in. You see, we still got a little juice. We'll add a little bit more butter to it, add the meat, and we're gonna kind of lightly season for the second time the meat, okay? And you will let that brown off, and I'm about to work on my gravy. That's about it. And people say it's hard to cook, baby, but the only people that say that is the people who can't cook. Sorry. Just being truthfully honest with you, girl. I like for my corn to have a little flavor, and I like my corn sweet, baby. So I'm gonna add a little tonics and a little sugar. That's about it to the corn. We got butter in the bottom. Listen to that. Listen. Mmm. Lord, fix it. Jesus, fix it. Ooh, God is so good all the time. Now we got the meat seasoned real nicely. We got your butter. There it is. Just drop it. Just drop it like it's hot, like they say, baby, in the little classic song. Drop it like it's hot. Yay! You want to drop the leg inside? Now you see I got to left a little bit of parsley and I left a little bit of garlic on the side because once my meat, you see what I'm saying? Once the meat starts to brown up and get all that flavor from the butter and the Holy Trinity in that meat right there, once it starts to brown up, I'm gonna add a little bit the rest of that garlic. So that garlic will be cooking perfectly on time with the meat. Then we're gonna add the gravy, babe. You let that cook down in that gravy. Every once in a while you might have to add a little water. You can add your little distilled clean water, faucet water, don't matter, baby. I'm from the country, don't matter. I'm about to put the cover on this, let that cook down real nice, and it's on a medium heat rate, y'all. You heard me? I just put the little corn. Let me get a different spoon for my corn. Put the corn, got a little butter up in there. I hadn't added nothing else to it, but let me tell you, let me show you what I'm about to do. I add a little color to it. How you add your color? Hold on, y'all, I'm struggling because I'm recording with one end and I'm cooking with another. Just add a little color. Just a little color. See what I'm saying? Make it look nice and pretty. Let them know you know what you're doing, huh? Talk to me, somebody. I'm gonna add a little bit more to saturate. It's on it. Just a little dash. Just a little dash. Cause you see, that corn is gonna have a little flavor, but like I told y'all, I like my corn sweet. So let me go ahead and give it some sugar and I'll be right back. I'm doing that. Now listen, I could get a spoon and all of that, but I'm not gonna do that. Cause back in the day, the way my mom and the women and the men in my family cook, they don't measure, baby. We do not measure. You understand what I'm saying? I know exactly how much I like because I pay attention from when I first started cooking. So when you're a professional in the kitchen, you know what you like, you know what flavors you want. You don't need to measure nothing. Now, stir it up real quick. Get all that butter and that sugar and that tonics up in there. Now, so some people that come across this video, it may sound a little nasty. They got sugar with some tonics, but try it sometime with a little butter. You gonna see what I'm talking about, huh? Now let's listen to the music that beat talking. She's singing a song to you. Yeah, we making albums over here, girl. Huh? What you said? Oh, okay. I didn't think so. Let me go ahead and butter up my little rolls. I got some. Now I did say I was gonna make some homemade rolls, y'all, but I'm kind of pressed for time, man. I'm trying to edit this video, get this video out to y'all. You know I love y'all. I gotta keep y'all in the loop. But I'm also doing a reaction video to, you know what I'm saying, to today too. So I'm gonna have two videos dropping back to back. I don't have the time to make it homemade. We'll do it in the next cook section. Okay, that's a promise. Just keep me in touch, y'all. Just keep me on top of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and butter my little rolls, put that up in the oven. The buns, the biscuits will in the corner be done before anything else. And I'm gonna add that, put that up in there. I'm gonna put me some rice on in this pot right here. That's a wrap, baby. That's all she wrote, cause that's all she knew. Huh? Okay, guys. So this is gonna be the last clip for this video, and then I'm gonna probably have to post a picture once the food is completed, so I can upload the video for y'all. But I just put some regular faucet water in this. It's on medium high. We're gonna let that cover, put the cover on it, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna let that water come to a boil. See what I'm saying? When it comes to a boil, then you're gonna add your rice. Now, yeah, I have regular rice. I'm saying I know how to cook rice, but like I said, I'm kind of pressed for time, so we got the package as a 5-minute rice. It's that water bowl. We're just gonna drop the bag in there, leave it in there for about 5 to 7 minutes. Take it out. Your rice done. Pam, my corn already done. I'm taking it. Look, cut that corn off. Put that top on there. Put that corn in the bag. Pam. That's it. Look at your meat. That's what I'm saying. The last vid, the last video clip between the last video clip and this clip right here, it's been about 4 minutes then passed. All right. I just kind of put the phone down. just to check on everything. I put my biscuits up in the oven, so that's good. But you see, when it comes to beef tips, because it's chopped down, your beef does not have to cook as long as it would if you was cooking a raw steak, a sirloin steak or something. You see what I'm saying? So you got your meat turned brown. I only added just butter in there. We didn't even need the olive oil or any type of vegetable oil. You see what I'm saying? Now, before I add my Holy Trinity seasons or anything else to the meat, once it browns, I'm gonna give it another 3 to 4 minutes. I'm gonna drain the meat. Then I'm gonna put it back in the pot with the vegetables and everything, and then we're gonna go ahead and make some gravy out of it. Add just a little bit of that beef broth with a little bit of water because you don't want your meat nothing to be too salty. You see what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all you picked up a little something from the video. I know you couldn't really see my face, and the video clips are all over the place, but listen, Lyric just getting started on this whole YouTube thing. I'm saying we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure out a way to put up the tripod so you're gonna be able to see my face, my little crazy facial expressions, and see me cook at the same time. You're gonna be able to see it, don't worry. And if you was here, you might be able to get your little plate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just listen to that meat, y'all. That meat is having an orgasm. Listen, he hitting that spot. Listen. Oh, okay now. Somebody talk to me. Huh? Like I said in the beginning of the video, babe. Some of y'all gonna come across this video and say I'm being extra and all of that, but let me tell you something. This is me 24/7, 365, all year, all week, all month, all second, all minute long. You heard me? And at the end of the day, like I said, baby, I'm from the country. I grew up poor. I'm not from the city. And us country folk, we not like the city folk. We not sedated. We might not be that intelligent, but we know fashion and we know food. There's them two F's that you can't F with us with. Hey, I like that. But yeah, y'all, that's gonna be it. Like I said, I'm gonna post a little picture, let y'all know what's going on in the kitchen, man. This is how Lyric gets down, babe. I have browned my meat. Now I've added my Holy Trinity, which is my vegetables and all of that. I'm about to add my beef broth and add a little bit of that brown gravy mix to make the gravy, baby. Let it cook down. That's about it. You got your rice going? Oh yes. You got your corn done? Oh yes. You got your biscuits. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Father. Yeah. Oh yeah. If I were you, I would say yeah. I want y'all to go ahead and comment. If you learned anything from the video, if you like the recipe, just go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Like, share, post it, repost it, share it on your Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, your X, all that good stuff. Please subscribe, y'all. We got 122 subscribers, and I want to thank each and every one of y'all for rocking with Lyric. I'm saying because it's a long journey. I know we have a long way to go, but we could do it together. I support you just like you support me. So sit back. I'm gonna post a little picture of what the video, what the food is gonna look like after. We already did that before and all of it. But go ahead and subscribe, comment, like, share. This is Lyric Legend. Signing out. I love y'all, baby. Let's go ahead and eat. Cause I'm hungry. Follow me.